Welcome aboard. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to please remain seated throughout the show. Keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times. Don't forget to supervise your children, and for the safety of our cast, we ask you please refrain from presentation. Ready when you are, CB. And we are rolling. Great Movie Right brings these movies to life and puts you right in the middle of the action. First, let's start by visiting those great and classic Hollywood musicals of old. Starting in 1933 with Busby Berkeley's Extravaganza, The Light Parade, starring James Cagney, Ruby Keeler, Dick Powell, and Joan Blondell. This film is currently celebrating its 80th anniversary this year. In 1952, Gene Kelly was Singing in the Rain with Debbie Reynolds and Donald O'Connor. Did you know Gene Kelly co-directed this film? Can anybody tell me what picture this is? That's right, it's Walt Disney's Academy Award-winning film, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. And if you'd like to see a little bit of the behind-the-scenes story of how Disney was able to acquire the rights to film Mary Poppins, Disney is coming out with a film this Christmas called Saving Mr. Banks, which will reveal that story to you. All those walls and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood. In fact, it looks a lot like the underworld. The scene from such classic gangster films as The Public Enemy, which stars one of my favorite tough guys, James Cagney. The working title of this film was Beer and Blood, and in the United Kingdom it was known as Enemies of the Public.
Yeah. I'm telling you, very nice time. Lunch comes around, you should leave you some beer. You're gonna take it. And you can't get where you go. If you don't, you're gonna drop by here and keep your feet out one at a time. See?
Sorry for the delay, folks, but I want to run a red light, even if it is just a movie.
Hey, you.
Talking to me? You talking to me?
No, tough guy, you're talking to the date, the funny-looking outfit over there. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Come here.
Am I supposed to leave my vehicle?
I said, get over here.
Okay, Muggsy, whatever you say.
Hey, how'd you know my name, anyways?
I've seen this movie before. It's one of my favorites.
Whoa! Well, they inside scene. The fancy cars like to get out of here so big.
Making a big mistake here, Lexi.
I said, spring out of here, you get hey.
Look out now, the movie.
Now I'm beating you, son. Here they come, boss. Get out, you grinders. Everybody just sit tight. One of your red lights against the law, and I never break the law. Okay, like this. No more red light.
And now, the Old West, and two of Hollywood's legendary stars, Clint Eastwood and John Wayne.
Long time ago, I made New
Big little bag, ain't it?
So, that's a mighty tough territory you're heading into, Pilgrim. I'd think about turning back if I was you. That is, one of my opinion. But I reckon you're honest.
I know we're in the clear. This is the perfect time for me to collect all your valuables. We'll start with the junk.
It's the bank robber! Don't let him get away! Drop your gun!
Hey, I don't even like this neighborhood, Kappa.
What's going on there?
This is nuts. Nuts to this. I'm getting out of here. Look at it this way. Taking any waste? Ha 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 ha. Okay. It's waste. I don't know about you guys, but this is kind of creepy. What is this?
This is Alien. You are with Sigourney Weaver aboard the spaceship Nostromo. Something has gone wrong. One by one, the crew has vanished. And somewhere in the ship, a terrifying creature waits to claim its next victim.
Look, pal, I ain't no victim.
Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
The emergency destruct system is now activated. The ship will detonate in T-minus 10 minutes. Option to total run.
Look out!
Expires T-minus 5, 6
There he is again! Okay, that's enough creepy karate kicks for one day, right? Wrong.
Dark, amid 1,000 deadly snakes, Indiana Jones unearths a great treasure. Will Harrison Ford escape with his discovery? And what will be your fate? Beware.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
The dust of 3,000 years lies undisturbed in this ancient burial chamber. And on the chest of the great stone god, a priceless jewel.
Wow, get a load of that, you guys. Time for me to get back to work. Don't nobody move while I go get the goods. I don't think they notice a few extra bodies around here, if you know what I mean.
But the jewel is guarded by a curse, and those who dare defy that curse must pay with their lives.
Don't, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Whoever's going for a popcorn. That just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now let's continue on with our tour, shall we? Oof. I see dead people. A horror movie is my all-time favorite genre. Some of the greatest horror films were produced back in the 1930s and 40s, when monsters, mutants, and maniacs are still audience favorite and continue to haunt us today. Now that's what I call a wrap. We are now entering the jungle home of one of the most beloved characters in the movies, Tarzan, portrayed here by Johnny Weissmuller. Over here we have Marina Sullivan as Jane, on top of Timber the elephant, and the one and only and ever so talented Cheetah as herself. Tarzan has appeared in nearly 50 different film adaptations since 1918, including Disney's 37th animated motion picture, and a new on-screen revival coming out next year. A plain wait as two lovers meet for the last time. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman on the classic romance Casablanca.
Because I happen to be known. It doesn't take much to see the problem. Three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand it.
Here's one of my favorite movie stars, Mickey Mouse, and one of his greatest roles, the Sorcerer's Apprentice from Disney's Fantasia. The sorcerer in the sequence known as Yen Sid, which is Disney spelled backwards. Dodo, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. How often do you get to say that? I'd say we're definitely somewhere over the rainbow, or one of the most beloved films of all time, The Wizard of Oz. I wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? Which way should we go? Follow the yellow brick road. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Sing along, everybody. You know the words. Lee Pink while filming. I hope you've enjoyed this tour through the great moments at the movies, but there are thousands of other great movies out there simply waiting for you to discover. And here are a few of my favorites.
the locals. I want you to know. We have faith.